I guess I should probably start where this all began for me. Oopsie daisy, I hurt you again. Crushed your heart in the palm of my hand. If you walk out, baby, I'll understand. 'Cause all I'll do is hurt you again. I'm a walking disaster. Don't wanna hurt you, that's why I got to go. Destruction like fire all around you, that's why I got to go. Thank you guys. Thank you so much. So that was a track called Oopsie Daisy, and I did that with Chip, aka Chipmunk, back in 2009, and that was really the beginning of where my career started for me. And I realized that tonight is all about gloating about yourself, so I'm definitely gonna bask in that tonight. And so that leads me, thank you guys, thank you. That leads me to tell you a quick little story about that song and kind of how it was made, etc. So I was not actually supposed to be the chosen girl to be on the record. The song literally chose me. So I really have to give a great shout out to Talay Riley, songwriter, incredible, and the producers, Parker and James, they're a duo. So once it was originally written, it was called Walking Disaster. And Chip came into the studio and he heard it and he was like, I love this. This is absolutely dope. Like, I want to put some verses down to it. Once it was done, he now said, right, we need to find a very high profile artist that's going to get the song the most success. Understandable, makes sense. But this is where I start gloating now. So they went and they searched heaven and earth. They went round the world. And needless to say, I stand before you with a #1 record. Thank you. I know, it's crazy, like the way music works, that even after a #1 record, you would think like you've made it and that's it. But there was just 3 years of just silence, like just nothing. I ended up getting a job at Net-a-Porter. And I was working literally like Monday to Friday, 10 o'clock at night to 6:30 in the morning. Then I'd go from work, go home, sleep for about an hour, then I'd go straight to studio up in Hertfordshire. And I was doing that for several months. And as you can imagine, that took a toll on my body. Then I started falling asleep at work. And then a woman by the name of Claire snitched on me to the manager. Yeah, she snitched. She snitched. Boo, Claire. Sorry if your name's Claire out here. Snitched on me. And so I knew in that moment that I just had to dedicate myself to music, like fully, like really put my heart in it. So I went to studio like I would usually do, and I had a session with Rhymes. And I get a phone call while I'm at the studio, and they say, my work called me, and they say, yeah, we're not gonna ask you to come back again. Yeah, that was your last day. Yeah, and I was fired. And I got off the phone, but I celebrated, and I was like, yeah, like this means I get to do music like full time. And that was the day that I wrote Heatwave. And yeah, that was the day I wrote Heatwave with Wiley. And like I said, I was gonna gloat. That was my second #1 in a row consecutively. So I'm gonna do a little piece for you now. On my body, put your hands upon my body. On my body, put your hands upon my body. My body, my body, my body, my body. Told you I was going to do a little piece.